Hey you guys, thanks so much for clicking on my channel with All Smiles Over Here. I am what Sonja is like asking a question. Will Sonja help you keep your smile for today? And hopefully the answer is yes. I'm going to try not to keep y'all long, but y'all know if it gets good, I'm going to do what? Keep on talking. The golden nugget today is act like you know. In other words, step into the role. Act like you know. In other words, step into the role. What am I talking about? I know you guys have seen a whole lot of movies in your lifetime, right? Scary movies, sad movies, happy movies, all kind of movies, right? Well, if you go and look at different interviews by the actors and actresses, depending on what roles they played, they'll always tell you that they actually had to go to where therapy. Why did they have to go to therapy after doing the role? It's because they actually could not shake the character. They could not shake the character. You had some actors and actresses actually thought that they were drug dealers. Their mental mind was like, you're a drug dealer. You're a drug dealer. They couldn't shake it, or they thought they had been abused, and so on and so on and so on. Why? Because they stepped into the role and they really began to act like they knew that that was who they were. So they stepped into the role, and that role actually became a part of their lives. In other words, I'm telling you that vibration is real. When I tell you guys, act like you know, talk like you know, walk like you know, all those good goods, I'm serious. Once you do that, you will find that you will begin to become that you are acting, or that you are walking, and that you are speaking. You begin to become that individual. You begin to attract that into your life. Why? Because you are telling yourself, and you are being in the role of, this is who I am. And who's to say that you're not? Who's to say that you're not? There's nobody blocking you at all. You have the power, all the power in the world to accomplish and get whatever it is that you want. Why? Because who's at core? Who's at core? Source is. So because of that, when you speak, you hear the thing, right? When source speaks, you hear. I heard a guy, I've heard this before, but it resonated to me today. I was listening to a guy named, I think his name is Neville Goddard, and he began to talk about how it says, don't just be a hearer of the word, be a what? Doer. Now some people say, well, what that means is, don't be just a hearer of the word. They think it's just talking about the word in the Bible, the word in the Quran, the word in the Torah, what have you. No, because source is in you. When you speak, don't you hear that? When source speaks through you, don't you hear that? So when your line is connected and you speak and request for manifestation, you heard it. Didn't you hear it? You heard it. So because you heard it, you have to do what? Be a what? Doer of that you just spoke. So if you're saying that you are going to do what? Get a what? Well, become a doctor or a lawyer. You spoke it. You heard it. So now it's time for you to be a what? A doer. What is it that you need to do now? You can't just speak and say, I'm going to be an attorney. I'm going to be a lawyer. I'm going to be a doctor. You ain't going to operate on me if you ain't been if you are not being a doer of that. I can't come to your hospital. I can't come and let you operate on me. I can't let you pull my teeth. I can't let you do nothing on this body unless I know that you have been what? A doer. In other words, you have stepped into the role of that. And now you're actually working that thing out, and you're actually becoming it. That manifestation is actually becoming a what? Into flourishing for you. So when I tell you to act like you know, that means whatever you have requested, you got to do that. In other words, if you're around here and somebody sees you and they say, how's it going? You go, oh, I'm hanging in there. That's contrary to what you heard. That's contrary to what you requested. So how are you going to do when you're being contrary? That's just like what? You shooting off different what? Rockets. Remember I told you about that? When you make a request, it goes up. That rocket shoots up into that direction of you receiving your manifestation. If somebody asks you how you doing, you say, I'm trying to make it. You just shot off another one. So now you are causing friction and you pulling on your manifestation, you working against it. You're working against it, in other words. So we don't want that. Remember I told you have to watch how you talk. You have to watch how you talk. A lot of y'all been talking some stuff that you shouldn't be talking, and you being doers of that you're hearing. So make sure that you're vibrating and you're acting like you know, in the good of it all. And in that, you're stepping into that role. Because when you're acting like you know, that means you have stepped into the role. I told you all the actors and actresses, when they act and what have you, and they get really deep into those roles, they have to go to a therapist. Why? Because they have to digress from it, because they actually think they're actually a drug dealer. They actually think they are actually that character, still have those mental and emotional waves that's still coming through. Why? Because the vibration was so strong, because they stepped into the role. So you know, if it just happens to actors and actresses in that manner, then this thing is real. I know some people say, "Oh, she keep talking about vibration and all this stuff, and you have to do this." I'm telling y'all, it's real. Just start acting like you know. Step into the role. Don't just be a hearer of it. And remember I said, if you just silent in your head and you're thinking and you're talking to source, you say, "Source, this is what I'm going to do. This is what we want to do." You heard that. Now you got to step into the role. You got to be a doer of it. Whatever it is that you requested, you got to become a doer of it, because you heard it. You can't just speak it and not do. Hence the saying, faith without works is dead. Having works is being a what? Doer. All of it comes together. All of that comes together. It all boils down to that. It all boils down to that. Y'all, who's this calling me? But yeah, it all boils down to that. I'll call that customer back. But it boils down to that, literally. It does. So when you are, or if you have already, which I know you have, all of us have put in a request hither and thither, okay? So because of that, ask yourself, have I been a doer of what I spoke? Have I been a doer? Have I been acting in this role? Have I stepped into this role? Whatever it is, start putting in some type of work, being a doer, not just a hearer, being a doer. And like I said, some of y'all just think, oh, it's just what's in the Bible or what's in the Quran. We're talking about being a hearer of that word. No, source is at core. So when source speaks through you and source is speaking to you, or whenever you're thinking, because when you're aligned and connecting, you're thinking, that's pure clarity. That's when you're thinking, that's source saying, giving you those ideas. And when source give you those ideas, you hear it. You can hear it. You can hear it. So once you've heard it, now you have to become a doer. In other words, stepping into that role, acting like you know. Y'all, I'm trying to keep y'all long. I'm already 8 minutes. But yeah, I hope y'all got the gist of it. I just want to tell y'all, act like you know. Step into the role. Don't just be a hearer. Be a doer. In other words, faith without works is dead. And those of you who are like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I don't really know my purpose, but I know I need to be doing something. You know what purpose is? Do you know what purpose is? Purpose. Now this is coming from me. Purpose for me is peace. Purpose for me is happiness. Purpose for me is love. That's what purpose is. So when you're doing something, if it's generating all those things, because if you're trying to do a purpose to get some moolah, when you're in your purpose of, and you're at love, peace, joy, and all those other things of that nature, the money gonna come. It's gonna come anyway. It's gonna be in there. Whatever your purpose is, that telling to give, it's gonna come anyway. When you do your telling and give, that it brings you peace. You're not thinking about how much money I'm gonna make off of this, or what, that doesn't matter. The whole goal of you working in your gift and talent is for you to bring what? Peace, joy, love, happiness, all those good goods. And in getting those good goods, the money will flow. The money will come in. And sometimes you don't even need the money, because I told you money ain't nothing but energy. You vibrate that, you sync up with that frequency, then it's there. And sometimes you think you may need money to get something done. And sources say, no, you don't. I already got that covered. Somebody else going to do that. I got that covered. You just do what you do. You just spread your gift. You just do your gift, whatever that gift is. You understand what I'm saying? So if you want to start, so you may be asking yourself, how can I step in the role of a purpose that I don't even know what the purpose is? Well, just start being peaceful. Start being loving. Start being so happy. Be so nice that you can't even, you won't even be able to recognize yourself. Start being nice. Start smiling more. Start laughing more. And once you do that, all of those things, that's what purpose renders out when you're in your purpose. That's what that gives. So if you can start laughing more, smiling more, showing love, giving love, being understanding, not being judgmental, not thinking negative, not going to the wrong end of the spectrum when you're thinking about somebody else or even thinking about yourself. So if you want to be in your purpose, you say, how can I act like I know if I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing? Start being happy. Start being peaceful. Take time today to go to your mirror if you have one and go, hey, you're so beautiful. You're such a loving person. You're so understanding. You don't have to have control. You have relinquished your control, and Source has all of the control. You're just in the car seat, riding along, enjoying the wind of peace, the wind of love, the wind of joy, all of that good. That's what you want. And once you start to step into that, then I guarantee you, y'all know Justin Wilson says, I guarantee you, your purpose will come. You'll be in your purpose, because that's what purpose renders: peace, love, joy, happiness, all those good goods. Because remember, you don't just step into your purpose to get money. You don't. You ask anybody, they'll say they can do whatever they're doing when they're in their purpose. They say, oh, I can do this for free. If they don't ever make a dime in their life, they'll go, oh no, I still do that. No, that's my passion. That's my purpose. So start to generate love, joy, and peace. If you don't know what the gift, the purpose is that you're supposed to be doing, just start being loving. Start being extra nice to people. Start being extra nice to yourself. You get what I'm saying? Just start being on that level, and then you'll see. You will see that, hey, I'm on to something. Something's different about me. I feel more fulfilled, because really, when you're really searching for your purpose or what have you, you're really trying to fill a void. And the void that's there is that you're either not feeling enough love, you're either not feeling enough peace, you're either not feeling enough happiness, all those good goods. You get what I'm saying? Because when you feel, just thinking about it, when you're laughing so hard, there's no void in you. There's no room for any negativity to come around. You don't even second guess yourself. When you in a good laugh, it's just like eating a big plate of food. Good analogy. Just like when somebody sit a big plate of food in front of you, of all your favorites, okay? And you sitting there, you eating, somebody could walk past you with a lollipop, and you will look up and you be eating. Oh, enjoy your lollipop. You're not a bit more worried about them. You don't feel like there's anything missing. You don't feel like you need that lollipop. In other words, there's no void on your plate. Why? Because your plate is full. It's already there. You already have what you need. So let's just try to concentrate. I don't know why this went this way, but let's try to concentrate on the love, peace, joy, happiness, all those goods. And then you'll get all the other things. That purpose, it'll actually come into it. You'll actually come into it. You'll be able to step into it. Once you step into those things, concentrate on those. Because really, when you're feeling once you start feeling as if you are not bringing anything to the table, there's something missing out of those things. Either love, joy, peace, happiness. You may say, no, I have no. If you feel like you're missing it, like you're not enough, you're missing something on that plate. You know, like the 5 food groups. You have love, joy, peace, happiness, all those other good goods. Those are the foundations. They actually should do a chart for that. Those are the foundations that you need to have in your life in order for you to do that. In order to do that, you have to stay aligned and connected and to be conscious of that. So when you feel like you're quote unquote lacking, y'all know I don't like to do that, but when you're feeling like you're not bringing something to the table, that means you're saying that there's a lack. And you have to fulfill that. And in order to fulfill that, it has to be something from within. A lot of times we think we need to do this, need to do that. I need to get a job. I need to do this. I need to get a career. I need to do that. And it's really, you don't need to do that. You just need to fill the void that's within. Whether it's you need more happiness, more love, more joy, more peace, more smiles, more laughter. Get that done. And you'll realize, no, I don't need to do that. I thought I needed, but no, I don't need to do that. I'm good now. Because now you'll be walking in that purpose. You'll be stepping into the role of getting more of that. And then sources start bringing things into your life that generates that generates more joy, more peace, whether you're speaking to people or whether you're helping people, or whether you finally say, hey, this is my gift, my talent. Oh, let me do this more. And you'll just be doing what? Giving more what? Joy, more peace, more love, all of that good. So y'all keep that in mind. Y'all obviously it got good. I'm at 15 minutes, almost at 16 minutes. But the golden nugget, like I said today, is act like you know. In other words, step into the role. And I know I probably was bouncing here and there, but I hope y'all got the gist of it. And I hope it helped a lot of you guys. It sure did help me, because I'm telling you, I have done a whole lot of things in my past that I was thinking, I need to go do that. Because I thought I needed to do that to make myself feel fulfilled in an area, because I thought I wasn't giving as much as I should give. And then I finally realized that, hey, girl, you just need a little bit more joy in your life. You just need a little bit more love in your life. You just need a little bit more peace in your life. And once I started to do that, aligning, connecting, and thinking positive and thinking possible, and noticing that, hey, feel the inside up, then the outside, I don't have to reach outside. And I realized that I don't need that because I already have this, and things just start coming and flowing naturally for me. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all, I hope y'all got the gist of it. Y'all, I start talking again. I'm almost at 17 minutes now. Y'all know I warn y'all. I always warn y'all. If it gets good, I'm gonna do what? Keep on talking. But I really hope you guys got the gist of it. I'm not going to keep y'all much longer, but if you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply to your life to the best of your ability, you won't ever have to mask a smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. I'll talk to y'all soon. I hope you got the gist of it. Be blessed. Stay blessed. Be blessed. Stay blessed. Be blessed. Stay blessed. Y'all know what's coming next. Ciao.